Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Carol, and what I'm going to do right now is I am going to make some Christmas clusters, and so let's get started. What I have here is I brought along some papers, and I think they're going to go really well with, well, actually, no. I have clusters that I made. I'm going to be making altered paper clips, and I have some papers here that I thought would go really well with these. And okay, so I need to put these off to the side if I can get these up, and they stick to my mat. They're hard to get up off my mat. So this is gonna be the base. This is just plain copy paper, 8.5 by 11, and I'm going to fold this in half, and I'm gonna take my paper clips. Now these are quite large, so I will be cutting them. Let me get my cutter. My cutter was down on the floor. So let me see. I'm going to cut them. I think they're on the long side. So I think I'm going to cut them to 3 inches. I think that's a good size, 3 inches long. Actually, I'll try with this, and if it's, and then I'll kind of, this is, you know, like, this is going to be like a trial thing. Because first of all, I like using, these are the paper clips I'm using. They're not the real tiny ones. They're kind of in the middle. But I usually like the ones that are a little bit bigger. But, you know, I couldn't find them. So I thought, because I've been, you know, like in my other videos, I told you we're getting company, and they're coming. They're starting to come tomorrow. But so I wanted to get, probably this will be my last video that I'll be making while I have my company. So what I'm trying to do here is even make these paper clips even on here. So I do have some washi tape here that I'm going to put over the paper clips just to hold them down a little bit, you know, just so that they don't move. So I'm just going to put just a little skinny line up there of the glue. And this is Christmas tape, Christmas washi tape. I'm going to use it because I'm going to use it for this. It's going to be hidden. You're not going to see it because I know I'm not going to use it, you know, with any other projects. So I might as well use it for these paper clips, and I have a clip stuck to it. Okay, so this is the base of it. I'm going to cut this off a little bit. And I'm just going to stick it right down there in the meantime. Okay, let me get this one here. Okay, so I'm going to use my first slice of paper here, and I'm going to fold this in half, and of course this is going to be bigger than what I want. Now this is 3 inches, so I'm going to cut this one down to 3.5, because then it will, you know, I want the bottom paper where the paper clips are. I want that shorter than this here. And of course I'm going to have to cut some off at the end, because this is, I started off with 12 by 12 paper. Okay, so And again, I'm going to be gluing this to this. And, you know, I haven't done paper clips, altered paper clips. Well, I made them for my fall journal. And I'll tell you, they really come in handy because, you know, because they look great. They really, they're so functional inside the journal. And, you know, to be honest, when you put them on the paper, in the journal, when you put them in the journal, and, you know, you just hook them on the page. You hook it on the page, and, gosh, I'm trying to think and talk at the same time. You hook them on the page, and then and they look great. They look great on there. And then you have them and then you can stick a journaling card or anything, a picture, anything you want. Especially at Christmas time, you know, you can put receipts in there. And like I said in my other videos, you know, we get a lot of Christmas cards, postcards, and cards with pictures in it from different friends of ours. And this is to the end, so I'm gonna just snip. I'm going by the lines over here. This is how long. Here's my trash. So I'm gonna slice this, but it's gonna be, I have to feel for in between the pins. So what I'm trying to do is try to get as even in here as I can. Right in between the two pins. There. And these are the 12 days of Christmas that I have. Here's number 1. The partridge in a pear tree. So I thought I would just, you know, this is the card, and I would just stick it on here. And then, you know, this will be your paper clip going inside the journal. But I thought these would look so good inside here. So let me glue this on here. At least I'll get, you know, these, what do I have here? 5. Oh, I have 6. No, 5. Want to make sure I get this pretty even. Oh my gosh, this is looking great. I love this. Looks so pretty. Okay, so there's one. Here's my second one. I love doing these paper clips. So I finished my Christmas journal a couple days ago, and I'll be making more ephemera. I have clusters to make, and I'm doing my paper clips right now. This is the third one. And these clusters that I made, these are just layered with different papers. I have cardstock in here and doilies, and I have music paper. So they're pretty chunky in here. You know, they're pretty full. And these were so fun to make. So fun to make. You just make your clusters, and I love doing that way instead of, and I have some knitting on this one here. But, you know, I like doing these paper clips better this way, if you see what I mean, because, you know, I make my clusters and then I stick them on the paper clips. And, you know, when I first started making them, I would, you know, make the base, the paper clip, and then I would get the different pieces of paper and put them on and decorate them that way. But I love doing it this way because how long did it take? You know, it didn't take long at all. Maybe 10 minutes, and I have five finished. So here's, let me put this top on the glue, otherwise the glue comes out of the top. So I really would like to get, my goal right now is to get these 12 on here. I feel like there's, yeah, these papers are doubled. I thought it was kind of chunky there. So this is 3 inches. And you know what? I'm going to cut the other one to 3 inches because I know I'm going to need, I have to go into the third piece of paper, you know, because I'm only getting 5 on here. Now, if I was getting 6, that would be so much easier. And this here is 3.5. And I love this plaid. I just think plaid paper goes so good with Christmas. You know, and some stores you go into, and I think that's why I really like the plaid with Christmas, because a lot of stores, they have, you know, a lot of clothes that are plaid. Or even decorations. There's a lot of decorations that, you know, the design on there are plaid, you know, like the buffalo check. 3.5. Okay, so now the papers are cut. And then I'll get my, and they were just perfect. I thought they were just perfect. You know, like the clusters are a little bigger than the papers on the cardstock I'm putting them on, you know, but they're going to look so good inside the journal. Yeah, so I'm getting ready for my company. They're starting to come tomorrow, and we'll have them here all week, and it will be Christmas Thanksgiving / Christmas. And you know, so I'm so excited to see the family that we really don't see too often. So I'm only going to put this on the one side, you know, because I just need to make sure that these pins don't move. Okay, there we go. Okay, and I'm going to do the black and white right now. Okay, so let's get to gluing. I'm going to glue this down. So I do have to glue the 2 sides down, but you have to be careful at the end so that you don't glue too close to the copy paper where the paper clips are, because then you'll glue it closed. Okay, so we'll turn it around, and then I'm going to glue the back here. And you know, you don't have to, if you wanted to tape this side, like by the pins, you could, but I don't think they're going to go anywhere because, well, I'm putting glue in between them. And it's already glued on the one on the front side. Where's my, here it is. I have to keep this top on here because the glue starts to come out the top. Okay, now let's my scissors. Okay. So again, I'm trying to get evenly in between the pins. And you know, you really don't need to do much decorating. That's why I love these so much, is because, you know, and you can round the corners if you want, but I'm not going to because I don't think it needs it. And even though I love rounding corners, but I think for this, you really don't need to do it. So there's number 6, and here's 7. Oh my gosh, I'm loving these so much. 7, 8. And I'm not sure if I saw anybody doing this. I'm not sure. When I was watching other crafters make these, the paper clips, it was, you know, like this, but then you get all your different pieces of ephemera and start putting it on. And, you know, and I'm not saying that, oh, I made this, I designed this, you know, because I don't know. And I'm sure that this has been done before, you know, taking the clusters and putting them on the paper clips. And you know what? Maybe I did see it. I just don't remember because I've been making paper clips for a while. These are one of my favorite things to make. Master boards and these paper clips and clusters. Yeah, those are my... So let's see, 17 minutes, and we've gotten 10 done. This is gonna be great. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut this off because here's my 12. Instead of working with the whole sheet, this is all I need to put on here. We'll get the tape on here, and this will help hold the pins down here. I'm just going to cut a little bit of this tape off. There we go. Okay, let me get this tape off here, and I'm going to hook it on the rest of that until I'm finished. Okay, so I'm going to glue this top on here. I probably should have cut this, you know, on this. Cut this before I... Okay, let's see. I'll do that now. Well, you know what? Let me glue this side first. So I'll get this all attached, and then and like I said before, the only thing you really have to worry about is making sure you don't go too close to the bottom, because you'll glue it shut, and you don't want to do that. Especially after working and creating this. Although, you know, it doesn't take long to make more, so. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, 11 pipers piping. Now this one here has lace on it, and I believe it's from, well, it's definitely one of my mother-in-law's, and it's different laces and doilies that I've had from her, and it's right here. It's very, very pretty. And then I have a lot of, quite a few pieces of paper that I just stacked and put it on here. And this looks like it's a wide one. Okay. So that didn't take long at all. Let me put this glue, and I'm going to line these up. Let me move these papers. So we have, let's see, let me start here. So we have one, let's see if I can get them all in order. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see if I can fit them all. I may have to do 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. See, I can count. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So there you have it. I've been working here for about 22 minutes, and I've gotten 12 days of Christmas, the altered paper clips, and these are great, and they're a lot of fun, and they look great inside your journals. Thank you so much for coming along and joining me, and we'll talk soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.